Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Thanks for coming in. I felt guided to do a general love reading. Kind of not surprisingly, really, because there's been a lot of strange energies appearing in the collective lately. Lots of very Neptunian, past life, hidden energies. Lots of connecting in the 5D going on. Not just in my cards, but I'm seeing it out there in the collective in a very big way. I don't know if we'll tap into a past life love reading here, but it's definitely been surfacing. And again, we're moving towards a full moon in Scorpio on the 12th of May. Scorpio is all about the hidden, the unknown, the unusual, the unexplored. This is going to be a general love reading, so for anybody, any sign, you won't resonate with everything that I say exactly the way that I say it. Just take what fits for you as it does, if it does. The energy can always be vice versa as well. Keep that in mind. All right, let's see the overall energy in this situation. Emotional freedom. Well, that's nice. That implies maturity, but also it implies, look at this as something that maybe you could have only ever dreamed about before. Okay. Emotional freedom. You can be yourself. Oh, yeah, we have connection. Beautiful. I love this card. This couple's out there on a desert island by themselves. It's like the sun's heading on a tropical island. They're all wrapped up in musical notes. Music could be very important in this connection. On the table, there is 2 champagne glasses and an envelope sealed with a heart. Okay. On the bottom, we have the distorted masculine. Now, the distorted masculine can be a feeling like where your value only lays in the material world. So whether or not you're dealing with somebody who's in that energy, where they feel like they need to provide material things, it could be, or you could be in that energy yourself. Let's go to the Amore Psyche. Let me see some of the more physical or sexual energy in this connection. Emotional freedom and connection. We have a loving gaze, so somebody looking at you from a distance is kind of a beckoning energy. It's like they're trying to pull you towards them. And then erotic bliss. Well, that's the mind, body, soul connection. For me, it's tying into this harmony, because when we're talking about harmony, it's on an energy level, which is actually the only way to obtain erotic bliss. Has to be vibrational. It doesn't come from the mind or the body. Okay. Yeah, there's full intimacy on the bottom of the deck. Same thing. They're off by themselves too. So there's something here about wanting to get alone together. Let's do a little bit of astrology. This could be in their chart or in yours, or just overall influencing the situation. What do we have? The Pallas Athena. Okay. The Pallas Athena is the goddess energy. It's about being very careful and valuing yourself. But in this deck, there's a mask. So somebody could have been holding back feelings, emotional freedom. What else? Really? What else do we need? Okay. The 11th house, Aquarius's house. Well, Aquarius is the sign of emotional maturity and therefore emotional freedom. So I feel like this is somebody who will just let you be yourself, wants you to be. And that's why the intimacy can be reached. The 11th house is the house of community and friendships, though. Okay. Let's have another one. This. We have Venus energy, and in this deck, they call it beloved. Well, Venus, of course, Taurus's ruler. We're in Taurus season. And it's all about love and romance and connection. And then we have Aquarius. We also have the 8th house, Scorpio, the house of the hidden, of the unknown. So what is being hidden here? Something. Could be somebody in your community. Let's take a look at them. What's on their mind? We have this Pallas Athena, and this loving gaze. So they're thinking about you, that's for sure. Oh, well, of course they are. We have the Lovers, Gemini's major arcana. There could be a lot of differences between the two of you. The Lovers represents the two sides of the self. It's Gemini energy, the twins. And naturally so, it sends us to a crossroads where we have to make some kind of a decision. It's a hard one though, because again, it represents two parts of you. So whether this person has to leave behind their past to embrace the future could be a choice between two different people. But ultimately, it is about what do they want. Wow. We have Justice, Libra's major arcana, more Venus energy. And justice is about karmic rewards and balance and doing the right thing. Interesting. How do they feel? What's in their heart? The Sun. Leo's major arcana. Whoa. We're getting a lot of majors coming out. In fact, that's all we've gotten so far. We had the Lovers and the Sun. We have Justice and we have the Chariot in their heart space. Cancer's major arcana. The Chariot is about victory and success and heading in the direction you want to go. When it's in the heart, the emotional waters have been stirred up like crazy. Of course, they have the Lovers this year. And again, light horse and dark horse pulling the Chariot in different directions. The need to make a choice. The problem with the Chariot is that the emotions get stirred up so quickly, it can send your life flying in every direction, especially when you encounter Lovers type situations. Okay, what actions do they want to take? Erotic bliss indeed. What even? We have the Nine of Cups. This is crazy. This is wish fulfillment. I mean, this person wants to have a lot of fun with you. That's so far what we're getting. They want to explore the harmony of your connection. The Nine of Cups is like the heart overfall. It's pouring straight out of her heart chakra with Venus attached. Wow. Erotic bliss. They want what they want. Let's see the energy surrounding them. This is where you could appear. Okay. We'll see how this, look at nothing but another major arcana, Taurus energy. We're in Taurus season. The Hierophant. The Hierophant has to do with our belief systems, with the commitments we make. This person now, they could be wanting something stable like a commitment, like a marriage. They could want to, definitely could, with Justice, want to lock it down. But I'm just wondering for others of you, because I see the moon here, full moon in Scorpio, could something be revealed in terms of what they're committed to already? We'll see. We're going to clarify. What's the challenge? We have the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. And the challenge can be about moving away from internal conflict. Swords are our thoughts. It's all about our mind. And this person could have been in a place of resistance, telling themselves things that are not true. For others of you, it could be that they're moving away from situations where they feel like they have to be very defensive. And this is them just wanting to be happy and get away from it, death and rebirth. Scorpio energy. I can't believe all the major arcana. What's under death? Another one with the Hermit. Very spiritual energy. Now this person could be reinventing and leaving behind a situation. We'll see. Potential outcome. Okay, can I have the card? The Two of Wands. All right. Now, the Two of Wands is a crossroads. It often comes up when the Lovers comes up. This person is sitting in their living room looking out the window at the great beyond, having already made a choice to embrace a passionate new path, but not yet stepping onto it. There's contemplation, but they're definitely being pulled at. And that lover's energy, again, will do that. Okay. Six of Wands and the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Six of Wands is an energy about getting a lot of attention. It can be about wanting to be victorious, wanting to succeed. Okay. No, actually, I want the pulp. Why are they thinking about justice here? The Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles can be a past life energy. It can be that there was a lot of time and effort and energy invested into a situation, and it didn't reach a place of completion. Ultimately, we want to get to the 10. So this is planting seeds towards the 10 of Pentacles, which is commitment and stability. Okay. Can I see the Seven of Pentacles? It's the Hermit. Virgo. We already saw the Hermit. The Hermit is very wise. This is somebody who consults their own spiritual truth, goes within to silence out all of the surrounding noise, to only hear what they want, what they're planning. They definitely are soul searching. What's the right thing to do here? Okay. Six of Wands again. Let me see the Chariot in their heart. It's the Hierophant. And that is exactly what's in the surrounding energy and what they're moving towards, which is commitment. Some kind of commitment. I mean, I know we see the Nine of Cups, but otherwise I'm not seeing a lot of emotional energy. Nine of Cups isn't always emotional. I know that sounds weird. Look, it's the King of Swords. Can I see the Hierophant moving towards this commitment? I just got like this person could be in a position of leadership. Let me see the Hierophant. We got the Chariot again. What's going on? Look at this. The Chariot, and the Hierophant. Now, when I see the Hierophant and the Hermit in the same reading, who is this person? They could be some kind of spiritual leader. They could be quite well known in their community. It's possible. Are they a magician? Is this some kind of spiritual leader? Virgo energy, Gemini energy. Very powerful person here. Okay, so can I see the Nine of Cups in there? Whoa. It's the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. He is the king of investment, king of good intentions, I always call him. Seven of Pentacles and justice is good intentions, is building something solid. He doesn't waste time or energy or effort or money or anything into things that are not going to be intended to grow, to last. The King of Pentacles is quite invested, and we get the Sun again. Leo's major arcana. The Sun is happiness. We had this kind of, I wonder if there's travel involved as well. This could literally be going towards the Sun. And then I see the Tower, Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy. The Tower is sudden, out of nowhere. What shouldn't stand doesn't anymore. Game changer energy. Okay, so why is the Hierophant here in the surrounding energy? Very strong Aquarius, very strong Virgo and Taurus. I see the Hierophant. See, interesting. The Four of Cups. This is emotional restlessness. Let me see another one. Can I see the Four of Cups? Huh. Yeah. We have the Emperor, Divine Masculine, Aries, Capricorn, and Taurus for me as a reader. Now, the Emperor builds empires, and I think perhaps they're seeing you in this Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles, of course, could be the natural partner here because she builds the 10, Taurus energy. And then the Knight of Cups, that's an offer. That's some kind of proposal to build towards this stability. Let me see the Six of Swords in the challenge. Queen of Swords. We kept seeing that King of Swords. Justice. And emotional freedom. Are they getting, I mean, the King and Queen of Swords can be pretty harsh to each other. This story has come up before. Often divorcees. And in the challenge, this looks like they need to move away from some other situation. It's very critical. Very harsh. Can I see the Queen of Swords? The Ace of Cups. And then I see the Fool. Interesting. So they can have a brand new beginning. Aries Major Arcana with the Fool. That's a leap of faith. Often, as you guys know, if the Tower and the Fool come up together, the Lovers isn't far behind, or any combination of. They definitely work in tandem. And when I said you get to a crossroads, got to step into that new reality and have that new beginning. Let me see the Queen of Swords. She's appeared in the challenge before. Can I see the Queen of Swords, please? The Knight of Swords. Harsh words being spoken. Interesting. So I don't know who this person is for them, but they've come up before. And that seems to be who is blocking this new beginning. Can I see the Two of Wands and the potential outcome? The Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. Past life energy. I know a lot of people think the Six of Cups comes up and it's somebody from your past. Generally not. Cups are feelings. It's the return of a feeling. It's the sense memory. We saw death and rebirth. And we have all of that Pluto energy. There's such a sweetness to the Six of Cups. Can I see the Six of Cups? No, just one more. King of Cups, Scorpio energy. The King of Cups is the king of bottomless emotion. King of Cups, Six of Cups, Two of Wands. It's like they're remembering you through the heart, like through feeling. I don't know if you know each other. I mean, you must. Let me grab a different deck for a minute. Let me grab the Wild Unknown. Can I see the Seven of Pentacles? What are they planning? The World. There could be travel associated. But remember when I said that maybe something came apart too fast and never reached where it was meant to go? That could be the case with the World. So it's coming back around. Can I see the Nine of Cups? The Ace of Swords. Interesting. And the Five of Pentacles. And there's the Lovers again. Wow. The Ace of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Look at that sad rose. That's a feeling of lack, of missing you. And maybe that's why they want to move towards you so quickly. I mean, the Sun and the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. I think they're going to tell you this. Well, we'll ask them here, because here comes the Knight of Cups, wanting to offer the Queen of Pentacles. What? Tell me. Well, we get the Hierophant for the third time, and then the Ten of Wands. I do wonder. And the Tower again. Okay. I do wonder if this is somebody else around them. What is this Knight of Swords? Let me see. Six of Swords, Knight of Wands. I do. I do. I feel like that's somebody around them that's trying to stop this new beginning. That's why they're sitting in their living room looking at what's possible. What do they see on the other side of that Two of Wands? The Nine of Cups, their happiness. And the Magician, what they want to manifest. Interesting. Chariot. This person could have strong water energy in their chart. One more. Chariot. And the Page of Cups. Okay, interesting. So they finally will message you. This is my getting the toe wet in the water, especially when the King of Cups is hiding below it. They're going to test the waters with you. It could just be a little flirtatious message like, hey, how you doing? But it's sweet. It's backloaded in such a huge way. King of Cups, the Magician, the Chariot, backloading that little page, who's coming in with a tiny little confession. Page of Swords. What's the confession? King of Pentacles, King of Cups. That's a very solid combination. The kings are the masters of their suit. So we have the master of the 3D and the master of the emotional realm here. I think they're going to tell you that they want to commit and how they feel. A Page of Cups with the Magician. Ace of Cups, Judgment. Interesting. Judgment is death and rebirth. It's Scorpio energy. Look at that bird rising up out of all of these. Well, they're not ashes. These are like 100 little black birds of the past. And out of that, that phoenix is rising free. It's like an up from below energy to me. And there's a new beginning associated with it. And the Magician. Let me try one more from the Wild Unknown on this Queen of Swords. Because this appears to be what they need to move on from. Let me see. Oh my God. It's the Six of Cups and the Lovers for the third time. And look at these rainbow roots way down below the surface of that little tree. I do once again feel, and this person does feel, I mean, see, they want to move away from that Queen of Swords energy. They've made a choice. On the other side of that choice is the Six of Cups over here. That's you. Seven of Pentacles, making the plans. Let's go to the blue deck for a minute. This is a crazy reading. You guys see how many major arcana came out? Let's see. The Angel of Balance. Or this Justice card right here. This also brings to mind patience. I'm going to get that one. Journey. Travel. Chariot is a card of travel. We do have it at the end here. Okay. the goddess of the moon. Full moon in Scorpio coming up. But they could be thinking of you this way, especially with the Six of Cups twice. Maybe you guys, again, there could be a lot happening in the dream space. Yeah. We have the crown chakra being activated there. Very, very intuitive energy. Let's do one more. The fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, that's the heart. Heart activation. One more. And then door to romance. Beautiful. That's what we have at the end. Magician, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. How about a romance angel? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And I got that. With that desert island, right? And the envelopes. Spending time alone together. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Real. Maybe that's what they want to see. And then reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Look at that. This always looks like a past life to me. He's like up above the clouds. It's some kind of angel. Interesting. Coming back around there. All right. Let's go to the talisman. Consider these to be like power words you can take away from the reading with you, if they resonate, of course, like the whole reading. What else do we have? Growth of energy. Balanced emotions. We have that angel of balance. Emotional freedom. Confidence. Okay. One more. Defense. That's Scorpio energy. And then resilience. Wow. I mean, they're moving forward here with Six of Swords from something. And we had death and rebirth and judgment. All right. Let's close this reading off with a couple of cards from the Lovers Oracle. This can come out as advice, so please take it only as it resonates for you. Okay. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. King of Cups, backloaded here. That poor little Page of Cups is coming in. Trying to contain all of that. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, the Hermit. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. I don't know if they've been in resistance. Let's do one more. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And we have that Lover's energy all over the place, and also them having to move forward. So there could be guilt for some of them. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped you in some way. Remember what I said, just take what does and leave what doesn't. I love you guys very much. Very mysterious energy. I'll see you soon, my friends.